After a long period of deep comprehension and cultivation, the young genius Huo Yuhao once again takes a step forward on his path toward greatness. In the upcoming episode of Soul Land 2, the Peerless Tang Sect, we finally witness the moment when Huo Yuhao's martial soul undergoes a true sublimation, marking the dawn of a new chapter in his life and his relationship with Tang Wutong. This episode is filled with emotion, mystery, and action. From his transcendent breakthrough and tender reunion with Tang Wutong to a daring infiltration of the heavenly soul dragon city alongside Nan Qiuqiu. Let us dive into this exciting preview and explore the depths of what awaits our hero. After enduring countless life and death trials, Huo Yuhao's spiritual power has reached an astonishing level. With the guidance of Elder Xuan and the spiritual remnant of Brother Tianmeng, he manages to condense his very first soul core, the spiritual soul core. For any soul master, the formation of a soul core is a milestone that signifies a complete transformation of power. But for someone like Huo Yuhao, who formed his soul core while still in the soul saint realm, it is nothing short of miraculous. His cultivation speed and comprehension ability have long surpassed the limits of ordinary genius. Even the mighty Nan Shuishui and the calm, intelligent Xian Liner were taken aback, mistaking the shock waves of his breakthrough for the birth of a super Douluo. Yet even after forming his soul core, Huo Yuhao did not awaken immediately. Suspended in the air within the tranquil space of the golden tree, he continued to comprehend the laws of heaven and earth, the mysterious power of space itself. His aura was calm yet boundless, like a deep sea filled with endless potential. Elder Xuan, observing from afar, could sense that Huo Yuhao had entered an extremely delicate state of enlightenment. Afraid that any disturbance might shatter his focus, Elder Xuan silently left, ordering that no one should disturb Huo Yuhao's cultivation. However, there was one exception, Tang Wutong. Elder Xuan understood that Tang Wutong was no ordinary person in Huo Yuhao's life. Her presence, whether he realized it or not, always served as his emotional anchor and spiritual catalyst. Thus, Elder Xuan granted Tang Wutong special permission to freely enter and leave the golden tree. When Tang Wutong arrived, she saw Huo Yuhao floating silently in midair, surrounded by a faint golden and icy blue glow. His body emanated a mysterious rhythm, and his spiritual fluctuations resonated with the energy of heaven and earth. It was as though he was on the verge of transcending the mortal realm and touching divinity itself. Tang Wutong stood quietly below, her eyes filled with a mix of admiration and emotion. Unconsciously, her own soul power began to resonate with Huo Yuhao's. Their energies intertwined naturally, neither repelling nor conflicting. It was a perfect harmony, a silent conversation between two souls that transcended words. At that moment, Tang Wutong realized something astonishing. Huo Yuhao's martial soul was undergoing a sublimation. The Ice Jade Emperor Scorpion and the Spirit Eyes, which were once distinct entities, were merging under the baptism of his spiritual soul core, evolving into a higher existence. For Huo Yuhao, this was a transformation of the very essence of his power. For Tang Wutong, it was a moment that confirmed the bond between their souls. She could feel the subtle change in his aura, a divine quality emerging from within him. Her own martial soul, of divine grade, began to react instinctively. The two soul powers intertwined more deeply, resonating in perfect rhythm. It was a scene that represented the fusion of spirit and emotion, strength and destiny. As time passed, Huo Yuhao slowly descended from his meditative state. His consciousness returned, his eyes glowing faintly with wisdom and warmth. When he opened them, the first person he saw was Tang Wutong, standing gracefully before him. For a moment his heart trembled. The silhouette, the aura, the feeling. It was too familiar. The emotions he had buried deep inside resurfaced uncontrollably. Without hesitation, he stepped forward and pulled Tang Wutong into his arms. It was not the first time Huo Yuhao had embraced her. Long ago, on the shores of Sea God Lake, he had impulsively done the same, mistaking her for Wang Donger, his first love and the person who once occupied his entire heart. That time, Tang Wutong had been furious, her anger fueled by confusion and jealousy. But now the situation was different. Huo Yuhao's embrace carried no hesitation, only pure longing and relief, as though he had finally found the light he had lost. Tang Wutong did not resist. Instead, she allowed herself to rest in his arms, her heart beating in sync with his. The warmth of his embrace melted the icy walls she had built within. Deep down, she knew that Huo Yuhao's love for Wang Donger was something pure and eternal. But as she stood there, she could not deny that the same emotions had begun to grow within her. Yet when Huo Yuhao whispered Wang Donger's name, in a voice filled with longing, a pang of pain and jealousy flickered in Tang Wutong's eyes. Gently pushing him back, she looked into his eyes and said softly, "I'm Tang Wutong." Her words, calm yet firm, snapped Huo Yuhao back to reality. The confusion faded, replaced by embarrassment and guilt. Once again, he realized that he had hugged the wrong person, but this time, the atmosphere between them did not freeze in awkwardness. Instead, there was a strange tenderness, a subtle understanding that connected them beyond words. It was in that fleeting moment that the distance between Huo Yuhao and Tang Wutong began to disappear. After this emotional encounter, Huo Yuhao returned to the Tang Sect, where he was greeted with both admiration and excitement. His successful condensation of a spiritual soul core marked a monumental achievement for the sect. Not long after, however, he embarked on a new journey with Nan Qiuqiu, a journey that would take them deep into the heart of danger. Their destination was none other than the legendary Dragon City of the Heavenly Soul Empire. Once, Dragon City had been the proud domain of the Earth Dragon Gate, but after the devastating war, the city had fallen, its glory buried beneath the banners of the Sun-Moon Empire. Despite the risk, Huo Yuhao and Nan Qiuqiu decided to travel there, for a very special reason, to reclaim Nan Qiuqiu's dowry. It was not just any dowry, but a treasure connected to Nan Shuishui herself, one that could influence Huo Yuhao's cultivation path. As the two arrived outside the ruins of Dragon City, they were greeted by a chilling sight. The once prosperous city now lay in ruin, its towering walls scarred by battle. The faint insignia of the Sun-Moon Empire glimmered atop the watchtowers, but the city was surprisingly quiet. After careful investigation, Huo Yuhao discovered that the enemy had not stationed a full garrison there. Only a small detachment remained to maintain control, meaning that infiltrating the city was possible. Under the veil of night, Huo Yuhao activated his spiritual detection, mapping the entire area within moments. With his guidance, Nan Qiuqiu followed silently, her movements light as a shadow. Together, they slipped past the guards and made their way toward the city's central courtyard, the site where the Earth Dragon Gate once stood. There, hidden deep beneath the rubble, lay a sacred well, the true treasure of the Earth Dragon Gate, known to only a few as the Dragon Well of Ice Essence. This well, discovered by Nan Shuishui herself, possessed the miraculous ability to nourish martial souls of the ultimate ice attribute. Its energy was pure, dense, and perfectly compatible with Huo Yuhao's martial soul. Originally, Nan Shuishui had intended to offer this well as Nan Qiuqiu's dowry should she one day marry Huo Yuhao, believing that their union would bless both families. But fate had other plans. Though Nan Qiuqiu's feelings for Huo Yuhao remained sincere, she understood that his heart already belonged to another. Nevertheless, out of respect for their friendship and alliance, Nan Shuishui decided to gift the dowry to the Tang Sect, allowing Huo Yuhao to use it for cultivation. And now, as Huo Yuhao and Nan Qiuqiu stood before the hidden well, they could feel the immense energy radiating from it. The icy air shimmered, as if the essence of heaven and earth was concentrated within that single place. For Huo Yuhao, this treasure was more than just a gift. It was another stepping stone on his path toward becoming a god. For Nan Qiuqiu, it was an act of closure, a way to let go of unrequited love while still fulfilling her duty to her sect. The two looked at each other, sharing a quiet smile that carried unspoken understanding. The journey had been dangerous, but it had also strengthened their bond as comrades. Thus, the episode concludes not with a grand battle, but with a moment of reflection, a sign that Huo Yuhao's path, though filled with hardship, is one guided by destiny and emotion alike. His martial soul has sublimated, his heart has found new connections, and his strength continues to rise. The story of Huo Yuhao, Tang Wutong, and Nan Qiuqiu moves forward, intertwining love, friendship, and power in the ever-evolving world of Soul Land 2, the Peerless Tang Sect. And so, with his martial soul sublimated and his spiritual core fully stabilized, Huo Yuhao stands once again at the threshold of transformation. His reunion with Tang Wutong marks the rekindling of emotions that had long been buried in his heart, while his journey with Nan Qiuqiu reveals his courage, loyalty, and compassion. From embracing his past to confronting the challenges ahead, Huo Yuhao's path is one of unending growth. A road that leads not just toward power, but toward understanding what it truly means to protect those he loves. As he retrieves Nan Qiuqiu's dowry and witnesses the legacy of the Earth Dragon Gate, Huo Yuhao takes another decisive step toward the destiny that awaits him. The light of his soul burns brighter than ever, his spiritual energy now resonating with the very essence of heaven and earth. But with every rise comes new trials, and the path of the Tang Sect's prodigy is far from over. The next chapter will bring new bonds, deeper emotions, and challenges that test the limits of his strength and heart alike. Will Huo Yuhao finally uncover the truth behind Tang Wutong's identity? And what new forces are stirring in the shadows of the continent? Stay tuned for the next episode of Soul Land 2, the Peerless Tang Sect, where love, fate, and destiny collide once again in a world ruled by power and spirit. If you enjoyed this preview, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite Donghua stories. Until next time, may your martial soul shine ever brighter.